Hi everyone, I'm Aiza May Heliomocho and I live in Oslo.
Hi, I'm Kimberly.
Hello! Ang pangalan ko po ay si Sandra Herman. Andito po ako sa Skien, Norway at nagtatrabaho bilang isang bioengineer sa hospital dito sa Skien.
I was in the Philippines when I first heard about the pandemic. I think I have heard it in the TV but it's not that big news at the moment.
Nakaset na talaga na March uuwi ako ng Pilipinas. Hindi lang yung pag ano ng virus ito sa Norway. Pag ano talaga ng pandemic, pag start, sabi ko, oy, virus, hindi lang to magstay sa China. Makakalat talaga to sa buong mundo. Kasi nga, yung travel, hindi talaga yan ma-restrict eh.
I was here in Oslo, in Norway, together with my family. I was afraid, of course. That was my first reaction. I was thinking about my son because he was just like few months old that time. At saka yung work ko is within healthcare. So, of course, I was thinking I will be exposed to patients as well. So, I was afraid I might take the virus and bring it home to my son. So, I was really afraid for my son.
So when I first heard that it is already Norway, I was a little bit afraid and unsure ba kung what will happen because it's the first time and it's parang first time na ma-experience yung ganong pandemic pa. It never happened before pa. So
Meron ng positive dito sa Norway. Yun yung ko, oy, parang hindi matutuloy yung travel ko.
I was shocked kasi I never thought that it will come to Norway. I thought, masyado akong nagtiwala sa security ng Norway. It was like, hindi yan aabot dito kasi mahigpit sila and high standard yung security system ng healthcare.
When I heard about the lockdown, you know the story about the end times or the movies about the doomsday. It all pops out in my mind and I was like, is this the end of the world? Is this the start of the persecution or something like that? So
Ayun, nag-konting hoarding sa mga rice, yung mga basic goods. Kasi di natin alam, di ba sa hospital ako nag-work, baka sabihin, nakapasok ka sa COVID positive, need mong mag-quarantine for 14 days, 10 to 14 days kasi may quarantine po dito.
But since nung narinig ko nang magla-lockdown na, yun, nag-sink in yung reality na kahit gaano pala ka-secure ang isang bansa, kapag darating yung uncontrollable things, mangyayari talaga. So, shocked ako. Tapos, isa ako sa mga nag-panic buying.
nervous and parang there's a lot of question in my mind. I said na maybe this is the start of the end of the world. So here in Norway, I really miss going to church because it's been on and off for more than a year, and it's very different because as we parang mga OFW ba, every Sabbath is like a joy for us, not only to meet our friends but also to worship as a congregation together, diba? It's like, after how many days of labor, or 6 days of labor and 6 days of like schedule na work, home, or study, work, home, study, na schedule mo, you are always looking forward for the day, Friday evening na merong worship sa church, until the next day you are excited to see your friends, to sing songs together with them, and to learn.
Going to church, kasi di ba nga, wala nang more on video na lang. Yung physical sa simbahan, yung papasok talaga ng church.
Yun na nga, travel. Tapos yung family ko, okay, nag-chat naman kami, pero iba talaga yung makikita mo sila in person, di ba? Kaya yun talaga yung mamimiss.
And with the restriction of going to church, it's like your life is being cut off na parang sometimes I feel depressed, I feel sad because I really want to go to church and be with my brothers and sisters.
Siyempre, mas naging careful kasi may mga pasyente, hindi mo alam ang mga pinanggalingan nila, hindi mo alam kasi kung sino yung mga affected. For example, mga simple symptoms like cough lang, mapaparaning ka na i-expect mo na lang na always na meron positive sila para maging high precaution din sa sarili. Tapos,
hindi lang para sa akin, siguro sa lahat ng mga tao, naging mas concerned tayo sa ibang tao.
I think our relationship parang naging mas stronger ba, and my mother asked me, my mother Jones and different parang teachings ba. So sometimes we discuss about what is happening around the world. So I always say na maybe the second coming is so near na we have all these signs happening around us. So in a little way, I was able to share a little bit of our faith to them ba, especially to my mom, because she's really interested sa mga ganyang stuff ba.
I was actually talking to my husband about that. Well, in our case, in our family, it didn't really affect us that much because yung routine namin sa family is work, bahay, church, ganun lang. So, mas positive yung effect sa amin ng COVID actually because my son was just few months old that time and we were like thinking, I was working, Glenn was working as well, so we were like thinking who will gonna take care of our son kapag babalik na ako sa work kasi patapos na yung permission ko that time, and then na-lay off si Glenn sa work, permittering. So, blessing in disguise na kasi siya na yung nag-take over kay Emmanuel. Siya yung nag-alaga talaga since bumalik na ako sa work, tas nag-lockdown. Siya na talaga until now. So, tapos mas naging closer kami, nakakapag-bond kami kasi bawal na rin lumabas.
Infection control na dapat mag-act ka as positive ka para hindi mo mahawaan yung ibang tao. Hindi lang para sa sarili, kundi sa ibang tao. Mas naipakita ngayon sa panahon ng pandemya.
Yeah, we were not able to see our parents, our families for more than a year because of the pandemic. We are not able to travel and we are stuck where we are. I know that most of us are really eager to travel back and see our loved ones, but we are not able to do it. Especially, it's very difficult, especially one of your family member is sick or he needs medical attention and you want to be there but you cannot. So it's one of those.
Yung negative impact naman, hindi sa pangsarili ko. Nakikita ko talaga sa Facebook na madami ngayon yung nagugutom, kaya need nilang lumabas. Kasi nga, wala daw silang mapagpunan financially. Walang mga savings. Alam naman natin na, lalo na sa Pilipinas, na walang savings, walang emergency funds.
Actually, positive yung results, yung effects sa family kasi mas naging closer ang family. Tapos mas nag-spend time kami together.
Dahil sa pandemya, nag-learn ako mag-ukulele. Yung ako ng mga hobby na para maaliw ako at the same time, malesen yung stress ko. Kasi nga sa work, di ba stressful na yung work natin. Yun. So, mas may natutunan pa ako. Tapos mas nabigyan ko pa ng pansin na mag-educate pa more.
Getting stronger because we are reminded na the end is coming, Christ is coming soon. So these things that is happening around us, it does have disadvantages as I've mentioned, but it still have its advantages because we are being awakened and to the reality that we are living in this world which is perishing soon as Christ comes again.
Sabi ko nga, na-miss ko yung pumunta ng church. Pero, yun nga, mas tumindi yung prayer time. Kasi yun lang yung naging kapit every time na lalabas. Magpe-pray mo na talaga na siya yung naging sandigan. Siya yung parang in-expect na lang na invisible protector na syempre hindi mo maiiwasan pag lalabas ka, hindi mo alam kung sino makakasalubong mo, kahit anong protection mo sa sarili mo, hindi mo may mga bagay na hindi ka maiiwasan. So, dasal na lang lagi. So, bawat galaw talaga dasal. So, mas tumindi yung spiritual aspect.
Of course, most of the times, I still have those anxiety. Especially me, I am diagnosed with anxiety. I even have this parang pampakalma na diazepam ba na binigyan ng doktor para since I was studying parang very very stressful ng life. So the pandemic happened, mas naging pa siya malala kasi maraming ang nangyari since last year sa life ko. But then there's still hope. There's always hope, especially for us. I think it's there's the good news for us is we have something to hold on to, the promises of God that one day all of this will change, that all our tears will be wiped away. Parang may ganun pa rin, and we always have this hope na babalikan the promises that we have heard or read from the Bible, and we have all the devotionals that we have and sermons that we have where we can listen to, parang back up our self ba to fight against anxiety. Ayun.
Kasi ngayon na times na to, mas naging close ako sa Panginoon. Kasi mas nagiging prayerful ka, hindi lang para sa sarili mo, kundi para sa ibang tao din.
It's always a blessing realizing that there's a lot of people praying for you. So it's a great blessing. Yeah, it's not random na they are there at that moment or at this point of time na pandemic is happening, because every person na being put into our lives has a purpose, and God has put them into that position to be a great help for you, not for the moment but in the future, because we have realized that during all the things that is happening around us, especially for me, even for my visa issues, the people that I have met before, parang it seems impossible, but God is really good that He had this plan already, planned na lahat before pa mangyari yung mga.
Kasi pasalamat ako na kahit sa pandemya na to ay meron pa din akong nasisilungan, may trabaho, kasi madaming nawawalan ng trabaho, tapos nawawalan pa silang bahay kasi umuupa lang sila, wala silang pambayad, di ba? Yun. So, mas na ano pa yung blessings, mas na appreciate ko yung mga binibigay ng Panginoon sa akin. Dahil sa pandemic, natutunan ko, hindi talagang mag-save, hindi talaga ng emergency funds. Hindi lang para sa sarili ko, pati sa ibang tao, nakikita ko talaga, yun. At saka lifestyle, na need talaga natin i-change yung lifestyle natin. Lalo na sa mga hindi nag-exercise, hindi kumakain ng healthy, na maging mamatyag at i-love, i-care yung sarili, na health is wealth talaga.
Realization, yun nga, I spend more time with the family, which I'm doing now. Video call lagi sa mama at papa kasi hindi ko yun nagagawa before dati. And realization is, even though you have a lot of money, you cannot protect yourself from any diseases or anything that is bound to happen. So you have to give importance to what's really important in life, like family and praying. Kasi I don't know, but I think kahit yung mga non-religious countries, nag-start sila mag-pray kasi yun lang yung naging pinaka-source of strength. Diba, nakikita natin yung mga hospitals, mga healthcare workers nag-pray during, lalo na nung kasagsagan ng pandemya. So, spend more time as much as possible with family and friends, with who you treasure the most. And wealth is important, but that's not the most, hindi yun yung ipa-priority natin sa buhay.
Na i-treasure natin yung life natin na binigay ng Panginoon. Kasi di natin alam kung bukas makalawa na lang, hanggang bukas makalawa lang tayo dito sa mundo, di ba? Madaming hindi mga ready na mamatay, tapos namatay dahil sa COVID.
I wanted to be with my family, especially now that I have heard the truth about our faith, especially the second coming, and I wanted to share it to my family as well, and say, oh, see, this is happening right now. We have this pandemic. This is written in the Bible that things like this will happen. So I wanted to introduce the faith that we have, because I think that's also one of the things that I wasn't able to do before the pandemic. So that's one of my regrets as well. So if I'm given a chance na makita what will before the pandemic happened, I think I would choose to be in the Philippines with my family.
Yung health natin, health is wealth talaga na pagbigyan natin ng pansin. Healthy lifestyle gawin natin aside from yung mga hygiene na ginagawa natin sa ngayon, hindi lang para hindi tayo magkasakit, kundi pati yung ibang kasamahan natin hindi rin magkasakit. Tapos yung maging close tayo sa Panginoon, ibigay natin ang sa Kanya, kung example, kung anxious tayo, tsaka feeling natin na kasi madami talaga na-depressed nowadays dahil sa pandemic. Yun, i-surrender natin yung lahat sa Panginoon.
Ayun, maging prayerful and maging patient sa nangyayari kasi these are things that we cannot control anymore. So we just have to trust God on what's gonna happen ahead of us, and we have to be patient enough to wait until this is over, and while waiting for that to be over, we have to follow the protocols of the government and the healthcare society, and yun lang, maging masunurin na tao tayo, maging prayerful, and spend more time with our loved ones as much as possible.
Hold on talaga sa faith, kasi importante yung faith sa Panginoon. Huwag kalimutan, friends, mag-pray. Hindi lang morning at saka gabi na mag-pray dahil sa mga devotional, kundi every now and then ipag-pray po natin, hindi lang para sa sarili natin kundi sa ibang mga tao.